Let's talk the foot and ankle, Talia.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So this is our foundation, right? This is where we spend all of our time. So it is critical. And problems down at the foot and the ankle can really impact our whole body because it can impact our walking and how we balance and how we move. So also bear in mind that problems sometimes up higher can lead to foot problems too. So they can go from here up or they can go from up all the way down. How about you have a look and tell us about the foot.
Pop it up. So the foot and ankle can be quite a complex area to understand, but let's simplify it a little bit. So through the back here, we've got our Achilles tendon where people can get Achilles tendonitis. Through the bottom of the foot here, we've got our heel where spurs or pain can occur. And through the base of the foot, we've got our plantar fascia where people can get plantar fasciitis. We then come up through the arch of the foot here, and this is really important to look at how well someone's foot can pronate or move into that flat foot position and supinate into that high arch position. So a lot of issues can occur around there. As we come up through the middle part of the shin here, we've got a big muscle called our tibialis posterior. So that tendon can cause some issues. And then across the front of the shin here, we quite often see shin splints, okay? If you then flip your foot to the other side, on the outside of the ankle, there's a big group of ligaments here that can be sprained or injured through sport. And then through the midfoot, there's lots of bones through here and they need to move super, super well because through those bones, there's a lot of nerves that travel out to the toes and things like neuromas between the toes or irritations in the nerves can develop. And out through the big toe, we need to have lots of movement up and down so we can push off as we're walking. If not, things like bunions can develop. So there is a lot going on.
Could not agree more. And I think if we think about why are people getting problems here, it can come from up higher and work its way down lower. The main thing I think that we need to look at is how well does everything move? So as a physio, our job is to assess all of the movements through the ankle, through the shin and the tibia, through all those areas, the heel, the toes, and see if there's any problems with the way that it moves. Then we've got to look at how strong it is. How well can your toes work to give your foot a good posture and give it enough strength to walk, to balance, to hop, and to jog and run, essentially. So I think problems occur when there's a significant problem either with the flexibility or the strength.
If someone is experiencing foot or ankle symptoms, physio can help. And the first thing would be if there is a restriction in movement, we can go through all these areas and start to mobilise and release and get that motion back and help them move better. And the other part would be...
Once it's moving well, then we've got to look at stabilising it. We've got to get the foot and the ankle and the whole leg strong again. We've got to rebuild that foundation back. And that involves a combination of balancing, strength exercises, toe exercises that can, really help stabilise the foot. And the bottom line, if for the long term we have a foot that can move well and it's flexible and it's strong and it's a good foundation, this is a really good long-term outcome, right?
Perfect.